Hey fellas. Well, before we get started, have some points I'd like to address and correct from the last time I did this vlog, man. So, first of all, I was under the impression that Rosario Dawson would be voicing Ahsoka, but as it turns out, she's actually going to be in the coming second season of Mandalorian. I am playing the role and potentially the first appearance of character in live action as opposed to animation. Eckstein is still voicing her in the seventh and final season of the series. I'll point out some other points I realized normally wouldn't in this vlog, so for now, I'm gonna give you my reaction and thoughts on Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7's newest episode. Deal, no deal. Well, there's no Star Wars equivalent of Howie Mandel or those lovely people holding the briefcases with the money, but there are some deals. It was pretty good. That where Ahsoka is again forming, an unlikely alliance with Rafa and Trace Martez as they deal with trying to smuggle spice across the galaxy. And as I was saying, Hayne, it's amazing how many mythology gags there are to the previous entries in the saga. Especially in how they handled settings such as Kessel, which was hinted at very briefly in stuff like New Hope, and it's also nice to see getting fleshed out more. Every time I see it, especially in the case of a specific location, as well as the people still in control of it, as per Solo, which took place chronologically 10 years after the events and so Revenge of the Sith, but at least 9 years before the events of New Hope, so there's that. And so I gotta say, it wouldn't be the last time someone undumped their cargo as the first sign of a freighter that spooked them. Everyone gets boarded sometimes. I think they had a choice. Yeah, and even subtle ones such as Anakin sensing Ahsoka's presence on that freighter, hater, and deliberately not outing her when she's in hiding, only waiting. Like, they don't actually encounter each other. It also gives more information about what happened in between the events of this series, as well as the Rebels. It's like, she's not Snips anymore, but she's also not Fulcrum yet either. As terms of aliases, and also people point this out, like some of the, like how her outfit has changed more subtly to less than mostly red one she wore before into a more subtle blue one, which and I also, in regards to the general that they often work with, who apparently was canonically, he has been around at least since New Hope, by my count, but I want to others point out, just looking at how they've aged him, it's just seeing how far the animation has come since the movie and the earlier seasons. So even as I'm still in the midst of social distancing, which hasn't really hit me as much given how I do most of my stuff here at home anyway. Hey, I think it's also just kind of crazy given how much stuff is coming on VOD much earlier than expected. On top of what I already showed for Onward, which is kind of cutting that film's performance, even though I think it's really good. Much like Frozen 2, that's also going to be on Disney Plus earlier than expected on April the 3rd. So I really enjoyed that movie. So my advice, if you have seen it, great. But if you haven't, if you've got Disney Plus, now would be a good time to check it out when it drops on April 3rd. So I guess I will talk to you all again soon. I have some other movie he wants to work on this period. I mean, you'll just have to wait and see what they are. Including, I'll give you my first thoughts on Frozen 2 after I watch it before the month is out. That'll be all for now. So stay safe, reject fear, embrace facts.